Hey guys, difference of two cubes, as promised. By the way, I got my coffee. Oh, I needed some coffee today. 3-day weekend, you know. Well, anyway, difference of two cubes. First of all, you need to know your perfect cubes. Remember the difference of two squares? You needed to know your perfect squares. Well, you need to know your perfect cubes. So, let's start down here with our numbers. 1 is a perfect cube. Why? Because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 8 is a perfect cube. Why? Because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. You remember, we can rewrite these as 1 to the third power, 2 to the third power, etc., etc., etc. X cubed is a perfect cube. Why? Because x times x times x is x cubed. X to the 6th is a perfect cube because x squared times x squared times x squared gives us x to the 6th. Remember, when multiplying like bases, you add the exponents. Okay? So this would be x to the third times x to the third times x to the third. Okay, so the key here is we're going from this format. We have two perfect cubes, and it's a difference. We're trying to factor it, and here's the two factors that you should be able to get if you have the difference of two cubes. So let's look at an example. Okay, x cubed minus 8. The first thing you want to do here before you convert it to factors is you want to write it this way. Instead of writing it as an 8, we want to change it to 2 to the third power so that it's in this format. Well, x cubed is in this format, so that's good. Okay, so our a in this case is x. Okay, now we're going to rewrite 8 as 2 to the third power. Our 2 represents our b. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So once we rewrite it like this, all we have to do now is plug in the a and the b for a and b. So our a value is the base of our first term. Our b value is the base of the second term. Okay, so here we go. Here's the form. So a minus b. So x minus 2. X squared plus x times 2. We write that as 2x. Plus, and then b is 2, so 2 squared. 2 squared is 4. Remember that this is 2 squared. And that's how you factor the difference of two squares. Let's look at another example. Example number 2. Let's do p to the 9th. I probably shouldn't have used that because the p and the 9 look weird. But oh well. Minus 64. The first thing we want to do is we want to convert this so that it looks like something to the third power. Something to the third power. So p to the 9th. Well, we're going to convert that to x to the third times x to the third times x to the third. So we're going to have p to the third raised to the third power. So this is going to represent our a, p to the third. Minus 64. Well, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, so 64 is going to be 4 times 4 times 4. So this is going to be 4 to the third power. So our b value is 4. Okay? Now let me show you how to do the cube root of 64 on your calculator. You turn your calculator on, and we want the cube root of 64. Okay, on your home screen here, we're going to press math. Go down here to number 4, that's the cube root. The cube root, plug in the number, cube root of 64 is 4. So if you're not sure about the number, if it's a perfect cube or not, give it a try right in there. Alright. Whoops, that's supposed to be a B here. Alright, let's plug it in. So in for A, P cube, P cube squared, plus in for A, P cube, in for B, 4. I'm going to go put the 4 front, plus, and then we plug the 4 in for the B, plug the 4 in for the B, 4 squared is 16. I forgot the first one. Well, let's go ahead and do it next. A, which is P cube, minus B, which is 4. Okay, so remember when you have a power raised to a power, this is really 6 here. So we'd have P to the 6 plus 4P cubed plus 16. All right, well, I had to do this on my lunch. This is all the time I have. So sorry, Vanessa. I don't have time to do more examples today. Maybe another day. Hope you guys are having a good night. See you tomorrow.